Jessica, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How have your last few weeks been since I saw you?
They've been pretty good.
Good.
Things have been going better for me.
In terms of your math grade?
Yeah. The tutoring has definitely helped.
How that's so great. How often have you been meeting, either in your study group or being tutored?
Yeah, so with my tutor, I meet her once a week. And then my study group, we meet like 2 to 3 times a week, depending. Like,
Okay.
there's a test that week.
That's great.
Yeah, so
And you really think it's helping you?
Yeah, a lot.
Have you been getting better grades on your tests, at least?
Way better.
Because the grading period isn't going to be here for a little while, so I won't really know in terms of your grade currently, but you'll know with your assignments and your homework and your tests.
Yeah.
You'll know how it's helping you, or I don't think it wouldn't help at all, but you're going to be the one to know if it's impacting you or like making a difference or anything.
Yeah.
So it's really good to hear, actually. I'm very happy about that, because remember we talked about last time how important it is to like keep your grades up.
Yeah.
Especially at this time in high school, and it's very important for college because it's sooner than you think. It comes up really fast. So I'm really glad that the study group has been working.
Yeah.
How many of you are in the group?
There's 3 of us.
Okay. And where have you guys been meeting?
So, like, sometimes, like, during lunch or after school, we'll go to someone's house.
Okay.
We've been, like, switching it up. We've gone to, like, every one of our houses.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been
Good.
really good.
Well, keep doing that, because that's awesome that it's working. I'm glad you found something that works.
Yeah.
I wanted to let you know that there's going to be a college fair coming up. Have you ever been to one?
No.
Okay. So basically, they're pretty fun. It's a really great way of getting information about different colleges that you've never even heard of, or that are local, far away. They come from all over the place. It's going to be next month. I can give you the date afterwards. I have a flyer for it. It's going to be at the community college. So it's going to be on a Saturday. So, you can take your mom or whoever, your dad. You can go with a friend. You can go with a group of friends. It honestly does not matter. It's just a good chance for you to grab like paperwork and to ask questions. So basically what it is there's going to be like rows of booths from each college. So some will be local and not local. And it's up to you if you want to go up to them and ask your questions. I know we were talking a while back about you were looking into larger colleges, like with like a larger campus and more students. So this is your chance to see which ones are there.
Oh, cool.
I just think I really highly suggest that you go and schedule it in and make time for it. But I'm sure your parents will love to go with you, or just take your mom if you want. It's pretty fun. It's like a fun Saturday. You'll probably go for like an hour, and it'll give you a chance to
like ask questions.
Totally, yeah. Ask questions. They have so much like paperwork and booklets that you can just like look at pictures, and the brochures, they're so nice. It's insane that they just give these all away, but the brochures are so nice. So just take them home and like look at them. It'll give you facts like the population of the students, like how many are there, do they offer like residences, like dorm rooms for students, are they on campus, off campus, are there restaurants on it literally gives you like all the information. Yeah. So it's just kind of interesting to see like what is out there and what you think you'd want. So I'll remind you about that when it gets closer. Okay. I'm actually gonna come into the classrooms probably in the next like week or two. When is it again? It's gonna be next month. I need to find out the date for you, but it's gonna be in November, and I'm gonna come into the classrooms for the juniors probably in the next week or so and let everyone know. So I'll have paperwork for you. I'll give it to you, and it'll have like the date and the address and everything. But I really want you to go, because it'll be like so good for you.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Also, I think you're getting to this point in your junior year where it's also, I know like there's going to be a lot of colleges at the fair, but there's also some that aren't going to be there that you might be interested in. I don't know if you know this, but you can also request information from them. So just like you can go onto their website and send an email and be like, hey, like, I'm interested.
Okay.
They'll send you, like, a packet of stuff to your house. It's kind of convenient. Did you have any idea that you can do that?
I didn't know that.
Most students don't. I'm finding that out. But it's very helpful to do, and then you can just, like, look through it.
Yeah.
But that's just, like, in terms for the colleges that aren't there. If, like, there's one that you're specifically looking for and they're not at the college fair, you can request information. So, you know what, also, there was something that you said that you had mentioned to me that, you wanted to talk to me about last time that you didn't get a chance to. What was that all about? What's going on?
Oh, yeah, so the reason why I feel like I've been, like, slacking in my classes and, like, my grades have been dropping is because, like, at home, like, things have been going on that have been, like, affecting me a lot.
Okay.
And it's, like, kind of hard to talk about. And, like, I wanted to bring it up last week, but I didn't. But my parents are going through a divorce.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So it's, like, a lot to go through and, like, handle, and I'm, like, trying to, like, figure it out.
Yeah, but, like, that's definitely very hard.
I'm, like, very stressed, and, like, everything is, like, crazy in my life.
I'm sorry. Well, you know what? So, you're definitely not the only student that goes through this. I know some students that I've talked to, they think that parents only get divorced when you're a kid, but it can happen at any point in someone's marriage. It happens to so many people, more than you probably realize. You probably have so many friends with separated parents that you may not have even realized. For a little bit of advice, first of all, maybe you can, know of some friends of yours that do have separated parents? Okay. Like, maybe talk to them a little bit and see, like, how old they were when they got divorced, and see, like, how they've dealt with it. I know everyone's situation is very different, but, I don't know, I feel like talking to a friend can, like, really help in terms of that.
Yeah, I have a few friends.
Okay.
And I've been, like, trying to talk to them about it, but it's, like, it's hard to be open about it. I don't know, like, it's hard to, you know.
Yeah. And, like, you're also at an older age where you understand it more. Whereas when you're, like, 4 or 5 years old and that's happening, you don't understand any of it. And it's, like, a different type of frustration for a child than it is for a teenager. But also, you can do things that can make you think about something else. Like I know you're on softball, right? And you really like it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go for a hike with friends. I think that could be really helpful. You can go for a run. Do you like to run?
Yeah.
Or, like, even just, like, go on a walk.
Yeah.
If you're ever at home and just, like, frustrated and you just want to, like, leave, obviously you can't just, like, leave and not come back, but you can just go out for, like, an hour and just, like, be like, hey mom, I'm gonna go for a walk, you know? Just let them know. But I just think, like, doing an activity that can help you kind of, like, just ease your mind and, like, think about something else and kind of take you out of the situation.
Yeah.
And not just sitting in the house, and I don't know if they're, like, verbally fighting and you're hearing it, but if you want to just remove yourself from the situation entirely, I think going for a walk or run is, like, a really good way of, it's a healthy way of coping with it. You can go to a friend's house. I don't know. Do you think that's something that you would want to do? Is to just,
I think that would really help.
I think it would be helpful. I think a lot of people go for walks and runs when they're, like, stressed out or, you know, some people deal with anger issues and with exercise. I don't know, if you have a gym membership, you can go to the gym and just, I don't know, lift some weights and then go back home and take a shower and rest, you know?
Yeah. Just
things like that. And it can just, like, take your mind off of it. But I'm sorry that you're going through that, but it's gonna be fine. You know, your parents are always gonna be there, like, no matter what. Even if they're separated, like, they're not gonna separate from you at all. And you're, like, gonna go away to college in the next year or so.
Yeah.
Or, like, in a year and a half. So, you know, just just hang in there, and it's fine.
I'm trying.
Okay, good.
But yeah, no, I wanted to talk to you about that last week, but I was just kind of scared.
It's okay. No, I know. I mean, I get it. I do. And you don't ever have to be, like, scared to tell me anything, but I know that it's hard to, like, talk about things like that. But I'm glad that you did tell me. How long did you find out? Like, how long ago did you find out that this was happening?
3 weeks ago.
Okay. Did your mom tell you?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you think this is going to affect you in college? Do you think it will affect you? Or do you think because you're going to be so far away from your home, I mean, do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, like, have no idea what's going to happen. Like, if I'm away, like, I don't know if I'm going to be sad or, like, I don't know if it's going to be easy to, like, just forget about it.
Yeah.
But
it's going to be a new situation, definitely, since you already have your traditions and, you know, everything in your life has already probably most likely been, like, a pattern year after year after year with your family and your parents, and that some of that might change now. But just try your best to stay open to it.
Yeah.
You know, you're about to be out of high school. You're going to make new friends. You're going to be in a new place, living in a new place also. So just kind of just accept it as, like, a new chapter.
Yeah.
And it'll just be a lot of new in your life. But sometimes that's a good thing. You know? I know it's hard because sometimes we just, like, we kind of fall into, like, a pattern where we just, like, every day is the same, you know?
Yeah.
It's, like, kind of, like, on repeat, but sometimes just, like, a new way of, like, looking at things is gonna be really good. Okay, so moving forward, I just want you to be aware of that. Be aware of the positive in having new experiences, okay? So, like I know it's gonna be a really hard transition, but you're always welcome to come talk to me about it, talk to a friend if you'd like, that have maybe gone through the same thing. So, moving forward, I know that we had talked about this moment, like, for a little bit in our last session about senior year and how important it is for you to keep everything, like, in, like, tip-top shape so that the colleges can recognize that.
Even, like, you basically know that you get into your colleges, like, early on.
Yeah.
Like, you need to still, like...
Yeah. Part 3. So basically, you know that you have to still try really hard to keep your grades up, especially right now. Like, after that math grade was leaving, like, I know that I kind of, like, put that into your mind that it's so important for you and your transcripts in terms of colleges and acceptance to do really well in all of your classes. So we have a lot of... There's a lot of misconception with a lot of senior students that it's senior year next year and you guys can just slack off and kind of do, or, like, not try your hardest. Have you heard this?
Yeah.
Is this something that you're familiar with?
Yeah.
I know all the juniors have senior friends and everyone talks, so I want to put this into your mind now that is the worst idea ever to not care through senior year. So many students go through that. We have several students from our school or in the past that did so great all the way through, like, honors, AP classes, extracurriculars, all the way through, like, maybe the middle of 12th grade. And then towards the end, they're just like, I already got into college, I already got accepted, I don't really have to try. But that is so wrong, and the college can, like, pull your application at any time and just get rid of it and be like, oh, sorry, like, that, like, you're not welcome at our school anymore.
Oh no.
They really care. They do. So I don't want our juniors here at this school, especially you, because I know that you're so smart and you try so hard, and I'm so happy you have this study group. You have no idea. It's so important to just know that you still need to try your best all throughout until the very, very end, all the way until graduation day. Not even a day before, but like on graduation day.
Yeah.
That's when you can be like, yes, like I'm done. But all the way through, it's so important. So just keep up what you're doing. I want you to keep up your study group and the tutor. And if you need any other resources for any of that, like you can always come to me. I know like other tutors and stuff if like yours maybe isn't working out or something. So I just want you to know that.
Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, I will definitely stick to my study group, and like I know I'm not gonna slack off. Senior
good.
Year, like
that's good to hear.
Just gonna like stay focused. I'm gonna try my best.
Yes. Okay, good. It's very important.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to see you try, because right now I can see that you're trying so hard.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to try, and then all of a sudden be like, oh, I already know it, like I don't need to study anymore. And then your grades start slipping again, and then at that point it might already be too late.
Yeah.
And your GPA could have already dropped, and I mean, there goes an application or two.
Yeah.
That you may not qualify for anymore.
I just like really want to get into the school, or just like I like really just want to.
Yeah, like you want to go. I mean,
like I want to experience the college life, and like
yes, and you will. You're like wherever you go.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be what's meant for you, and I feel like going to the college fair and asking for the information and the pictures and just like seeing things online, even just like reading about the colleges, you'll know like what campus would fit you the best.
Yeah.
You know, like I know it's really complicated to like look through it all, and it's probably a little bit overwhelming, but you'll know when it's like the right school for you, and like if you're gonna apply there or not. Okay, well if you have any other questions, come in anytime. Okay,
I will.
All right,
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. I'll see you soon. Okay.
Okay.
All right, bye.